If somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked, because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready, wide open, ready to go. It's called. Respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50 know that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? No. Shabby was 80 0 at one point. 80. You could retire at 80 0. You go ever top that? All right, real quickly. Outside the ring, I don't care. Wherever you want to do it. That's what I'm built for this.
What happens when two of boxing's greatest legends collide? Roy Jones Jr. has just thrown down the gauntlet, publicly challenging Floyd Mayweather Jr. to a fight. Will Mayweather accept, or will this be the showdown that fans only dream about? Stay tuned. This story is about to shake up the boxing world. After years of simmering tension, the rivalry between Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd Mayweather Jr. has flared up once again. The latest spark came when Mayweather posted videos mocking Jones's knockout losses.
Because we didn't see it tonight. We saw the guy who got knocked out by Tucker getting knocked out by London, and he is still out on the bench and hurt badly.
Move widely seen as a direct shot at Roy's legacy. Roy Jones Jr. acknowledged the back and forth and the opinions that swirl around both fighters. He made it clear that he's aware of the games being played and the subliminal messages being sent his way by Mayweather. Roy Jones Jr. then issued his direct challenge. If you want proof that you're better than me, I'm always ready. I'm wide open, ready to go. Just call me. With this statement, Jones left no doubt about his willingness to settle the score in the ring. His challenge is not just about settling a personal feud. It's about legacy, pride, and proving who truly stands atop the sport. Roy Jones Jr. recently reflected on what set him apart from Floyd Mayweather Jr., highlighting how their motivations and approaches to boxing and fame were fundamentally different. Roy points out that distinct ambitions drove both him and Floyd. He acknowledges Floyd's mastery of the spotlight and his ability to thrive in the era of social media, contrasting it with his mindset.
It's still two different things. He was a social media blowout. He blew it away. You feel me? And that fit his character, because he could do it, and do things the way he did. He was smarter. I want to play King of the Hill. He didn't care to play King of the Hill. He wanted to play King of the Field, which he did. And it did him serve him just what he was supposed to serve him, because he played it smart and he did it to a beautiful way.
Here, Roy is emphasizing that while Floyd was focused on building his brand and legacy through media savvy and calculated moves, Roy was more interested in being recognized as the best fighter in the ring, the King of the Hill. Roy also elaborates on how these different mindsets shaped their careers and public personas. He credits Floyd for achieving exactly what he set out to do, but makes clear that his own goals were never about money or fame in the same way.
He did it because, like he said, he wanted to be Floyd Money Mayweather, and he did that. You feel me? I didn't want to be Money Roy, I want to be King of the Hill.
After Floyd Mayweather Jr. appeared to mock Roy Jones Jr. online, the tension between the two boxing legends reignited. In a recent interview, a reporter brought up Mayweather's trolling, asking Roy how he felt about it and whether he saw it as a personal jab. Roy, known for his competitive spirit, didn't shy away from the topic. Roy said he did. That's fine. And I went out of my way to troll him a little bit. Now, if you want to fight, come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to stroll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know. This response shows Roy's willingness to move beyond social media drama, making it clear he prefers to settle things in the ring rather than online. The interviewer pressed further, asking if Roy had received any direct communication from Mayweather or his camp about a potential fight. Roy's reply highlighted both his openness to the challenge and the fact that he's not hiding from anyone. Parr added, "No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at and they know how to find me." Here, Roy emphasizes his accessibility and readiness, subtly putting the pressure back on Mayweather to respond if he's truly interested in making the fight happen. The conversation then turned to the nature of a possible bout. Would it be a light-hearted exhibition or something more serious? Roy's answer left no room for doubt about his intentions. Roy firmly stated, "Ain't going to be no exhibition. I want it real. Ain't no sense of being exhibition. What we going to play for? We both fight for real. What we playing for? Want no exhibition? We make it real. Exhibition for people playing. We ain't playing. I ain't anyway." Roy underlined his seriousness and authenticity. He's not interested in a showcase or a friendly spar. He wants a genuine contest, standing by his words and making it clear he's ready to back them up in a real fight if Mayweather is willing to accept. Furthermore, Roy Jones Jr. added, "Well, I mean, I don't bother nobody. I'm authorized. I can have my own opinion. You got a problem with my opinion, then anything I say, I'll be willing to fight about. That's why I don't fuss much, because if I say it, I mean it. And if you want to do something about it, come on." Roy Jones Jr. has always been known for his fearless attitude and willingness to face any challenge no matter the circumstances. In a recent statement, he made his position unmistakably clear.
Inside the ring, outside the ring, I don't care. Do it wherever you want to do it. That's what I'm built for this.
Roy's words reinforce his reputation for authenticity and determination, showing fans and rivals alike that he stands by his convictions and is always prepared to back them up no matter the arena. Roy Jones Jr. was recently asked for his honest opinion on Floyd Mayweather's celebrated 50-0 undefeated record. The interviewer wanted to know if Roy truly respected the achievement or if he saw it as less significant compared to other boxing milestones.
Respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like...
You got to respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Shabby was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire at 80-0. You go up top that? No. He just didn't.
After making this point, Roy transitioned to a broader historical comparison. He referenced legendary fighters from earlier eras who amassed even longer winning streaks, suggesting that while Floyd's 50 is remarkable, it isn't necessarily the pinnacle of boxing greatness. Roy's view is that longevity and undefeated status are important but not the sole measure of a fighter's legacy.
Right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect that?
Yeah.
You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd. Don't get it wrong. I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro. You fight a guy that's 0-0. Conor McGregor was 0-0. And they let you.
Following this, Roy clarified that his critique is not rooted in personal animosity toward Floyd. Instead, he emphasized that his perspective is about the broader standards of greatness in boxing. For Roy, the quality of opposition and the context of each win are just as important as the numbers themselves. This viewpoint highlights an ongoing debate in the sport over what truly defines a legendary career. Manny Pacquiao was recently asked about Floyd Mayweather's comments regarding Roy Jones Jr. and the ongoing comparisons between boxing legends. Known for his humility and respect for fellow fighters, Pacquiao offered a thoughtful response that emphasized unity and inspiration over rivalry.
I don't like to, compare each other, what we have done, but as long as we accomplish something that inspired the fans, inspired the boxing fans all over the world, then you're the contributor of boxing industry, like all of us. We cannot do that, like comparing each other.
After this, Pacquiao made it clear that he values the collective contributions of all boxers rather than pitting their legacies against one another. Continuing, Pacquiao further distanced himself from the idea of measuring his own success against that of others. He explained that he doesn't want his accomplishments to be used as a benchmark to judge or diminish the achievements of fellow fighters.
I'm not. I don't want my accomplishment in boxing to compare the accomplishment others fighters accomplishment. I don't like.
With these words, Pacquiao reinforced his belief that every boxer's journey is unique and should be celebrated on its own merits rather than through constant comparison. His reaction serves as a reminder that respect and inspiration matter more than rivalry or unyouthmanship in the world of boxing. A senior boxing analyst on Blue Blood Sports TV recently discussed the tension between Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd Mayweather Jr., focusing on their differing views about boxing legends and legacy. The analyst explained that Roy Jones Jr. was upset by Floyd Mayweather's public claim that he was better than Muhammad Ali, a figure Roy considers an icon and a trailblazer for all boxers. NTR 0010. This highlights Roy's respect for the sport's history and those who came before and why Mayweather's self-comparisons to Ali struck a nerve. The analyst also addressed Floyd Mayweather's perspective, explaining that Floyd believes every fighter should aim to surpass their idols, not just admire them.
He said, how you going to say you better than the GOAT? How you going to say you better than somebody that paved the way for us? Or how you going to say, that you could beat Muhammad Ali, you're a small guy. You understand what I'm saying?